Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm DDF Racer and it's Tuesday. You know that, I know that, unless you are someplace in the farthest west reaches of America, in which case it might still be Monday. But wherever you are, whatever time it is, thank you very much for choosing to watch DDF Racer on YouTube today. DDF Racer, that's me, DDF, Daniel, David, Finney. There you go. Now you know why I'm called DDF Racer. But thank you for coming along. I hope you have a great time. I hope you enjoy the race today. If you are new here, then I do these kind of things every Tuesday at the same time. And I'm in RaceRoom Racing Experience, which is probably my favourite racing sim, and we choose a different car, we choose a different track every single week, and we go racing for 35 minutes. So the format is basically 35 minutes, like I just said, where the race starts in about half an hour's time, just over half an hour's time. The server will go live in 5 minutes, and then we can start doing some practice. That lasts for 15, then we do some qualifying. That decides where we start on the grid, and then after the qualifying, we all line up and we go. 35 minutes, and then after that, if anyone wants to stick around, there's a 10-minute bonus race. So just a little bit of fun. It's the same group of guys every week. Great group of guys. I've been racing with them since December, and like I say, it's great. Consistently some of the most awesome and exciting and just wheel to wheel and just fun, you know? Just fun racings. Sim racing, yeah, exactly like Very Important Potato says in the chat, chaos. Stein Vanderwest, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome along. You must be one of those new people I just was talking about. Sammy, hello. How are you? Working and putting small window somewhere to watch on the screen. No meetings. Okay, good. At least I'm not distracting you at work today. Rob, welcome as always to the stream. You have started the vote, which doesn't seem to have kicked in for some reason. Come on, Streamlabs, you going to cooperate with me today? Let me try that. But yeah, welcome along, guys. So, survey goes live in about 3 minutes' time now. And what are we driving today? Well, we are driving... It's funny the way the universe works sometimes. For months and months and months, you guys have been petitioning to get the Volvo 240T on the stream. And it's not happened. It's been knocked back every single time. So, a few weeks ago, I hosted my very own event and used the Volvo 240T at the Macau race circuit. Just for no other reason that it's just ridiculous. It's just stupid. No one would ever race those cars at Macau because, you know, AUSNZ Simracing would never choose it for a Tuesday Thunder combo. Apart from this week. The Touring Classics car is what we're using today. Now, Volvo 240T is one of those. There's a couple of BMWs that we can choose from, but I put the vote out to my YouTube channel members, so the people who basically sign up and help support the channel and help push me onto greater and more ridiculous bins. I put the vote out to you, and you guys, channel members, you voted for the Nissan Skyline R32 GTR car. Car I've never driven before in RaceRoom. So we're not driving the Volvo 240T, but we will be going up against Volvo 240Ts. We'll be racing against them, so sorry to let you down, Rob. We're not racing the Volvo today, but we'll see plenty of them, hopefully, in our mirrors. And we're going to be racing at Road America. Now, if you're not familiar with me in these streams, I haven't had a particularly good track record at Road America. I think I've done 2 or 3 Tuesday Thunder races here, and every single one has resulted in a bin. So let me just reiterate. Cars that are an absolute handful to drive at a circuit that I'm historically really not good at. Oh, and I got some brand new pedals as well. I got some brand new racing pedals. I got a set of Fanatec Club Sport V3s, which I only actually got connected up and working 2 days ago. And I've had very limited practice. I've had maybe half an hour in RaceRoom on Sunday, maybe half an hour before the stream, and maybe like a couple of hours in R-Factor 2 last night. So I'm still learning. Horrible car, not a great circuit for me, and new technology. If ever you guys wanted to vote bin it, then now is the time to do it, basically. Well, not right now, because it's going to be heading into qualifying. Come on, Streamlabs. Why aren't you working? So there is a vote in the top right of your screens right now, and normally what you guys can do, you can vote for me to either attempt to set a lap in qualifying or start from the back of the grid. But Streamlabs doesn't seem to have kicked in. So normally what you would do, you type into the chat right now, !vote qual, like John Miller has, if you want me to qualify, want to try and set a lap. If you want me to start from the back, !vote back. I am going to have a quick look at Streamlabs, and I'm going to see what's going on. So CloudBot is enabled. Let's turn CloudBot off. Let's turn it back on again. Let's see if this works, guys. Because it's been a bit funny. It's not connecting today because it didn't do the Discord thing. So let's see if that brings it back into life, guys. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Matthew Shears, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Asa, Volvo Sweden Power. You are Swedish, hence the capital letters, so thank you for that. Very Important Potato. Have I turned down the sensitivity on the pedals? I've had a quick play around with it. I've tried them a little bit, but I haven't tried going full beans. Godzilla power, Azaris. Yes, hopefully the Nissan can push me off the line. So it looks like the vote hasn't kicked in. This isn't the first time this has happened. I'm going to have a serious word with you, Streamlabs. But we go racing with a bunch of people, like I said before, the same bunch of people that we go racing with every week, and we get to share them on the voice comms. So I am going to bring in the voice comms, because we have to keep them during the race so we can hear the call for the safety car. I'm going to say hi, whether they're in mid-conversation or not. So here we go.
Oh, dear. Oh, it's all right.
Good evening, everybody. How are we?
Hey Dan.
Goody.
Hey, JB. How are you?
Good. I've got a car that's got
I
bastards
saw
on
you
the
got some
side,
new-
so might say bastard when I go past you.
I look forward to it. It won't take long, JB, I don't think, today, mate.
Hey Dan, I saw you got some new pedals. Are you loving them?
I haven't really got a chance to get used to them yet. I do love them, but I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at them yet. It's a massive difference.
Well, I'm not. I wouldn't go back for the money now. I got mine. So
Yeah, it makes a massive difference to load cells.
You need to hard mount them though, mate. That's going to be a downfall when you brake and they lift up and everything. And
Yeah, that's it. Just because the force you need to push down on them. Yeah, as soon as I do, the whole thing lifts up, you know. So I kind of have to.
even if you just make a little timber frame that screws to that computer desk, like through the back, and you just screw it into the timber frame like where you normally put bolts. Just put screws in, at least it'll hold it in.
Yeah, the thing with that, JB, is that actually requires like skill, and I don't really have much of that.
Oh, it's really made of tools you got.
Yeah, you can make one.
Yeah, true.
How come there's only 50? There's only a 15-minute practice.
Yeah, they've swapped up the format, so we have 15-minute practice and then we have 15-minute
I
quali.
don't even get to practice hardly.
But it's not private quali anymore, though. It's open quali, so we can basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Server open?
Yeah, man.
Evening, everyone.
Good
Hey.
evening. Hello.
All of a sudden, I'm not pushed to talk. Every time I open my mouth, I've got to go in and fix that.
So I'm just gonna set up my VR headset now because I've had a few problems in the last few streams where my overlay doesn't kick in. I have to restart the game, and because RaceRoom takes ages to load, I'm gonna do it now. So bear with me 1 second. It might look a little bit clumsy, but all will become apparent. So let me just switch over to this screen. There we go, that's more like it. And bring the chat back in. I think it's now time we go and start RaceRoom Racing Experience. Launch it in Steam VR. So again, thank you very much everybody for coming along. Great to have you here. Great to have so many of you here. Wow, we got heaps of people already. We haven't even started the race. We haven't even started practice. Am I using the new pedals today?
Remember where the push to talk?
John Miller? I am using my new pedals today, John Miller. This is the best test they're ever going to get. Test them out in anger. You know, you can do as many practice laps as you want, but until you actually put them in a racing situation, you're never going to get used to them. Andrea Baucho. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name, but welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Rexy, welcome to the stream. Lada TCR, Azaris, is coming to RaceRoom at some point. Community Lada race when? There is already a Lada in RaceRoom. It's a few years old, but the new one, I haven't seen any news about that. It might be, it might not be. I couldn't say, guys. Thank you, Rexy. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Good to see you. So we are just starting the game in the background at the moment. RaceRoom does take a long time to start, and once we get on the server, we'll get some practice in, and we'll go for qualifying. So let me just switch it over to spectate RaceRoom mode and see if that kicks in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. RaceRoom needs some Ferraris and Lamborghinis, Andrea. That would be great. The only problem with Ferraris and Lamborghinis is the license, of which is very expensive. Now, Sector 3, the developers who make RaceRoom, aren't exactly the biggest developers out there, so they have to use their money wisely. So unless the license for those cars become a lot cheaper, I just don't see it happening, to be honest with you. It would be nice, but I wouldn't hold your breath. But RaceRoom is fantastic. It's my go-to sim for a reason, because it is just fantastic. So just to confirm, we are driving the Nissan Skyline GT-R R32. I don't know why I sounded like a seal then. RR. Anyway, Let's pop the password. That's not the password. That's way too long to be the password, which I can't announce on stream, obviously, for obvious reasons. Let me just copy it over from the Discord. If you guys want to join in this racing, then head on over to the AUSNZ Simracing Discord server, where you can be set up with access to join the servers and join in the races, because it's a lot of fun. And if you're in Australia and New Zealand, don't forget there are actually ranked servers in RaceRoom, so even if we're not racing, you can go racing too, so you should go and check them out. We don't get many people on them, but we need to get more people on them. Yes, Yele. Yes, Yele. I did automatically go and click the Volvo because I'm just so used to driving that car. Yes. Okay, let's put the chat back on.
The race, we just don't, you know, like we can talk, just don't sort of ramble on all day, and you'll be right.
Yep. GVM UK. Not sure you remember me. Richard used to work on EgoSoft trailers. Of course I remember you, Richard. Man, that's a blast from the past. How the hell are you doing? Richard Portland? Began with a P. I remember you, mate. Of course I remember you. How are you doing? For people who don't know, I don't think I've ever mentioned this on stream before because I hate...
These are slow old things,
I hate self-promoting myself, basically, but I used to work for a game developer company called EgoSoft, who made games like Extension, X2, Terran Conflict, all those kind of things, you know, the X series of games, X Beyond the Frontier. And I worked on the soundtrack along with a incredibly talented musician, Alexei Zakharov, about 10-15 years ago. I haven't done much music since then in a professional capacity. All the music here in the background is actually self-composed, so if you like what you hear, there's a link in the description. I would put it in the chat, but Discord isn't, Streamlabs isn't cooperating today. But yeah, GVM UK. Richard, wow, that's a blast from the past. Anyway, not enough time to go nostalgic because I've only got 8 minutes left in the practice, so I need to get some laps in. So let me pause the music, switch it over to RaceRoom mode. And let's go and do some driving, guys. This is what you came here to see, and this is what you will get. So, let's see, where are we? Let's fix that. Cool, there we go. You cannot change the car setups here in RaceRoom. Well, not in this, anyway. You can't change the setup. We run fixed setups here.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Okay, pit limits are on. Rev that Nissan. One thing I don't like about RaceRoom, though, as well as its many good things,
The pit exit's clear.
is the pit limiter logic. We're immediately going out into the track.
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Oh, those pedals.
You've got
I
cold
forgot
tyres.
about the rumble in the pedals, the Fanatec V3s. That is a feature that I could definitely get used to. So a little bit more about this car, Nissan R32 GTR Skyline. It's very powerful, especially considering it's like an 80s legend. But it doesn't have much grip. It takes about 2.5 minutes. LPF346, hello! Welcome to the chat, sir. Or madam. I just assume that everyone who watches sim racing videos is a guy, because, well, that's what my demographics on my analytics tell me.
Lots of left rear locking.
I do apologise if you're a woman. But hello, that was very judgmental of me just to say, oh, hello, sir. But welcome, great to have you here. Hope you can stick around for the race. Thank you for the good luck. I'm going to need everything I can get today, because, like I was saying, this car has a lot of power, not a lot of grip, unfortunately. Not a lot of grip.
Brake pressure.
It's going to absolutely kill that front left. So much understeer in this thing, trying to get it round. It just doesn't grip. But it goes like stink in a straight line. Gotta hook it round. Try and get past this guy in a practice lap.
Still there.
Clear. Keep it steady. Clear on the left.
You leave, Brett. You didn't like that car?
Green flag.
Hey, he just went out the window.
No, I'm going to use that car. I've already been doing some practicing it. I'm just jumping in to have a look at some tracks.
Chaos.
Oh, do it after, man.
I do it after? Right.
Yeah.
No, that's
We'll suggest one for you if you like.
Sector 3 is clear.
It's a great group of guys to race with as well.
WTCR is the best racing.
Like, I've been doing this since December. These guys are absolutely fantastic.
Everybody, man. Like we've had, like at the finish, 12 in a row. I think 12 finished like in a second and a half or 2 seconds off the leader, like first to 12th.
You're not talking about Spa there, are you, JB?
Yeah, that was epic racing there.
I'll have to go and record the replay. Get a video of it again now that the streams have gone down.
Yeah.
Are they all front wheel drive?
Okay, down.
Yes, they certainly are.
Yeah, we've had some absolutely cracking races here, guys. Not for me at Road America, but just in general, because we do the same format every week, but we switch it up in the car and track combo. So this week it might be Touring Classics at Road America.
Very well behaved.
Some days it might be Formula 4 cars at Zandvoort.
Sorry?
Other cars it might be GT3s at Imola.
Well behaved. You can
We
really
do like to mix it up, though.
abuse them and they still come back for more.
Jones,
Yeah.
243.22.
Oh, that's a bit wide.
I think we raced them at Sonoma, didn't we? No, that was
Sonoma, yeah, that was brilliant as well. And we've done them at Spa, we've done them at a few tracks. We used to do a series of them as well, so.
So yeah, this is the first official race with my new pedals, my new Fanatec V3s. So it's going to be a proper test. I'm still getting used to them, so I may miss a few braking points and go bowling with a few people during the race. I have apologised in advance in the Discord, the AUSNZ Discord, just in case I do take anyone out.
Yeah, support.
Hopefully we can hold it
Support a
together.
platform that supports you.
The only track I don't own.
Hey, no worries, LPF.
Oh, I don't own
It's
that.
just great to have you here, mate. I hope you enjoyed the video, whether you're in the chat or not, mate.
One of them.
But thank you for being able to make it, and just really appreciate the support in the channel. Honestly, it's great. Yeah, true, Potato. This isn't exactly the easiest car.
When you race it.
No, you gotta protect yourself first of
Fastest
that.
lap from dark, 231.41.
Racing a hazmat suit.
I was watching a replay of the BTCC this afternoon, and the only Corolla
Okay, so we're gonna
in the
come across the line and get our first lap in.
had a bit of an issue.
What have we got?
And had to pull out of the
Oh, there we go.
Sector 3 times.
227.0.
come up and said, "Oh, I just have a Corolla virus."
Yellow flag. Green flag.
That's just a real dad joke. That was. It was just, I couldn't believe he said that live on air. Actually.
Oh, it's pretty.
He's got several kids, that guy, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
Bit wide there. We lost a bit of time on the exit.
I don't know about you fellas, but this 635 Beamer is a bucket hop.
I might challenge that.
Sector 1 is clear.
I've got to do
one
this
is quick.
practice, just have a cigarette.
No, still no luck on the vote, Rob, to be honest. I had tried to restart
Incident in Sector 3.
the chat bot in Streamlabs, Cloudbot,
2 minutes to go.
before we came on, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I'll get a show of hands.
Green flag Sector 3.
You may not be able to vote, but I'll have a look at the responses. So guys, in your own words, ignoring the vote, do you want me to qualify? Or do you want me to start from the back? Please make yourself known in chat and I'll just do a very informal vote. Maybe if there's someone in chat can keep count as well.
Well, after you need to.
That'd be nice. Because I'm going to have to focus on keeping it on the track.
Is it any better than just normal?
Green flag Sector 3.
Yes, very important, Potato. If only that command worked.
Incident in Sector
I'll have another go before the qualifying to see if I can switch it over. But yeah, just let me know, guys. Should I qualify or should I start from the back? So we got 1 vote from Potato, qualify. John Miller says qualify. Wojtek says qualify. Hello, Wojtek. Welcome to the stream. Get your votes in, guys. Let me know, qualify or start from the back. It's currently 3-0 if I'm not mistaken. LPF says might as well qualify, get some more practice in for the pedals. Stein says qualify. We got 5-0 at the moment. This is pretty comprehensive.
9 seconds off. That's not too bad.
Epic Sax with the not qual. Someone's got to do it. Rob said not qual as well, actually. Stephen Sullivan, qualify in the middle of the pack. How exactly do you propose I do that? Just kind of back out after the last corner? That's race fixing. I can't do that. We got a 7-2 vote. And that's the end of the qualifying session. We have a 7-2 vote in favour of qualifying. So we're going to go and qualify. Thank you again, everybody.
I'm going to qualify in this car because I need more practice.
JB's going to qualify, that's for sure. Okay, so car setup.
Will it help?
I don't know, we'll find out.
Maybe having more fuel will make it more stable.
Yeah.
I think that's certainly true of the Volvo.
So, show of hands, who's in the Volvo today, guys?
Oh, had to be.
That'd be me.
Good on yous. I would have joined you, but I put the vote out to my channel and they chose the Nissan, so I had no say in this.
Did you like sneakily suggest it like I do?
You what, sorry?
Sneakily suggested like I do, like we've already decided on WTCR for next week, we just need a track.
No, I even put Volvo at the top of the list and everything. You know, when we went through my subscribers' suggestions for a race that time, you're like, so what should we do? GTEs? And then silence. Yeah, we'll do that. And no one chose the second one because they already picked the first one. No one picked the Volvo, actually. Nobody voted it. I think they had enough after the community event. It's seen enough.
No, you can see why we didn't want to run that, eh?
You couldn't run it without a setup. It was impossible.
That's right, speed limit is 80 around Macau as well, which was just death.
Can I just say, JB? Very important. Potato has pointed out in chat that we now have evidence, recorded evidence of you admitting to race fixing.
That's alright, I'll wear that, I'm not worried. Well, actually, if it's... Brett, are you happy with WTCR?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, mate, whatever.
I'll put it out to Dan's chat.
Yeah, chuck it out there. That'll be all good.
I bet you end up with Aragon. But yeah, they can be like, because you've already said it.
So we're definitely doing TCRs, but it's up to my chat to decide on the track.
Yep. Yeah, because I won't be at next week's one, Dan. I only going to be able to join you guys once every 3 weeks. Tuesday Thunder because of my roster. I was saying to the guys earlier, I work on a small gold mine site in WA, so kind of a 2-in-1 roster, but not exactly 2-in-1.
We could.
Everybody else's tyres are going, but these are cold as ice.
You're locking your left rear.
I'll tell you what, mate. How about we save your choice for 3 weeks' time when you can make it back again, and we just do the TCRs next week or wherever.
Oh, yep.
We can do that. Is that cool, JB, guys?
Yeah, man. Yeah, fine.
So if you're going to pick something, you might as well enjoy it, right?
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Yep.
We'll get nailed to the wall for picking the wrong thing.
Yeah, there's that. You've got to be here to take your abuse.
Yeah, what's that, rangy Mr. Volvo?
Oh, stop it.
Is there any circuits which are not allowed to be picked for next week? Because I know everyone's going to say Macau.
No, we're not doing Macau. Oh, we've done TCRs at Macau before, but...
It probably won't be that bad there, would it?
Yeah, it's sort of been done to death because everyone goes, oh, we'll do the Macau, thinking that it's going to be fun, and it's not.
It just isn't, because Macau isn't.
No.
Okay, chat, you heard it here first, guys. You get to pick the track for next week. So suggestions in the chat,
You said the esports get on there too. It's just.
and we'll put it to a vote at the end.
Carnage.
So
Yeah.
you can either say it now. Oh, as we go horribly wide here, you can either say it now, or you can save it and come back at the end of the stream and put it forward then, because we'll pick the track at the end. Hey, Steiner! Welcome to the stream, mate. You're not racing tonight? Ah, Felt Hat. Mr. Rad, welcome. Oh, Salzburgering. I like that. What I don't like is that entry into turn 1. Is that going to invalidate my lap? No, that's good. Yes, it is. So this lap is invalidated. So this is effectively a second out lap. Because I wasn't really concentrating looking at the track. So we have 10 minutes left in the session to get a quali lap on the board. Tristo Yelland, welcome to the stream. Lots of new names tonight. Lots of new names.
Joined the group about 2 or 3 months ago.
Tuz with the Nordschleifer. That would be something.
A few things got in the way, and I've only just been able to join you guys this race. So I've been watching lots of Dan's videos on YouTube when I've been doing my weekend night shift work.
Oh, nice.
So you can blame him for me being here because
that's alright.
that's how I got on his.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah, I was going to say another one.
Blame them for so many things. As you should.
Yeah, I was going to say most of them are justified. That's the thing.
Yellow flag in sector
2 gig update for RaceRoom before I can play it. I'm like, Daniel!
Oh, well, welcome along, mate. Hope you have a good evening. Good to have you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. The only reason I haven't been able to comment on your live streams is because by the time I get to watch it, it's it's a few days old.
Well, technically, you're still not watching the live stream today, so what's with that?
Wow, look at Clint go. Them's good numbers.
Yeah, I was going to say, Clint, I've got Steiner in chat saying, come on, you can do better, but there you go, take that one. Watch that Brett guy, he's a good bloke. Essentially, everyone's a good bloke, really.
Having some issues with his computer again.
I think so, yeah. If he's in chat, he mustn't be racing tonight.
No, he's not even. He said he wouldn't be able to make it tonight for some reason. Obviously, he didn't want to race the cars he picked.
Oh, of course, yeah, this was his pick.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steiner. Alright, let's concentrate. Let's get a quali lap in now, guys. I kind of just cruised around the start of this session, to be honest with you. But I really need to put a good time in. Because you guys have asked for me to qualify, so that is what I will do as I go full Drifto mode around turn 2 there. That's not going to do me any favours. Like I said, I'm still getting used to my new pedals. Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky, Steiner. Mate, that's not good. Hopefully you get it fixed and you're back up and running again soon, man.
Green flag, sector 2.
It's always good to have you in the races.
Dan?
If I can keep it within track limits.
Bradshaw, 229.42.
We got quite a lot of suggestions for the track choice as well. A lot of them are mixed. So I'll ask them to save it for the end and then we'll all do a vote, yeah?
Okay.
Salzburgering was in there though, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Also had a few people say Nordschleifer.
Oh.
And surprisingly a few votes for Indy Road Course as well. Don't know where that came from.
Very important potato, probably.
Nah, he'd be Daytona Road Course, I imagine, because that's the one he's got.
Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Anything that's twisty and fast, Azaris.
Turn 6.
Oh, come on, car! Oh.
Now delete this lap. Track limits.
That's another cut track. I didn't even cut the track. I didn't gain any advantage there, RaceRoom. Alright, we're going to have to try again. We've only got 6 minutes left in the session, so maybe 2 attempts. I managed to put a few good laps together in practice. But it's not happening in qualifying. You guys voted qualify. But I might actually be starting from the back anyway. I'll just keep on locking brakes. Stephen O'Sullivan with the Indy Road Course. It's actually a good track. Probably great for touring cars.
Sector 1 is clear.
Was that with the
Obviously,
cut?
there's
or
little
the
to
bin?
rubbish stand.
The leader has just done a 226.76.
Sorry, what?
I said, was that with a cut or something that lap you did? It's not showing on the lead. Oh yeah, well, Damo's looking in.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Make it count, Marty. Yep, will do.
Obviously, those pedals are no good, Dan.
Just feeling them out, just still getting used to them. It's I either make the corner or I horrendously miss it. There's no in between.
I think that's just the cars, mate.
Yellow flag. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
That was a bit better.
Calculate fuel for 37 minutes.
Green flag. You're clear.
A bit slidey on the rear there. So yeah, again, thank you everybody for coming along. Great numbers tonight. Great to have you here. This is a good crowd. Give yourself a pat on the back. And if you're enjoying it so far, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Say hi in chat. And maybe even subscribe to the channel because we do these kind of things every Tuesday. Different cars, different tracks, but same format, same time. So if you're here, maybe you can make it next week as well. That'd be nice. We'll be doing TCR's A Track of Your Choice. And when I say your choice, I mean the collective channel. Not you individually, because you can only race one track. There's been a lot of suggestions so far. Okay, so we're holding on to it so far. Sticky! Welcome to the stream, mate. Like and subscribe indeed. Just in time. Just in time. As you can see, it's a pretty tricky car. We've even got a Nick De Silva in chat as well. Awesome. Hey, Nick.
Yellow flag. Sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 3.
We managed to get around the lap without throwing it off, without invalidating the lap. So we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the session.
Last lap time.
We have
33.48.
one more session, one more lap to go. Oh! 2 tenths off?
126.
I didn't think it was that quick.
Bring that and then
Yellow flag. Sector 2.
Oh, I'm trying, Damo.
Sector 2 is clear.
Okay, so we can find 2 tenths of a second on this lap. We'll get pole off Damo, but I don't doubt for a second that Damo is going to go even faster. So we probably need to find a lot of time. A lot of time. So maximum concentration. This will be the last lap of me for the session.
Incident clear. Green flag. Yellow flag. Stay sharp. There's a white flag. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. You're clear.
Oh, we're only just going to do it at the moment if Damo doesn't improve. It's a very lumbering car, this, you know.
Flag in sector 3.
Kinda, you got to turn in so early. You got to be so gentle on your inputs. Don't think I didn't see that in chat, by the way, Rob. No, I will not be giving away those prizes on stream. We're 3 tenths up, but we're coming up on some traffic.
Oh, what's that in? What car are you in?
Oh, they move out of the way. Move to the inside. 0.37 of a second up so far.
Yeah, I've got 45 in the big baby, so.
Clear to the right.
Went for the epic send. Oh, and that's the lap invalidated. Kind of put me off trying to not turn in and collect him on the inside then. He went for the dive into Canada corner, and that is that. Our lap is invalidated. And because of the way RaceRoom works, we have a minute left in the session, and the lap takes 2 minutes 27.
40 litres.
So we're not going to have enough time, because you can't finish your lap in RaceRoom.
Righto,
So,
yep.
bring it back to the pits. And let's work out some fuel. So, anybody in chat, can you give me a fuel number that we need to make it to the end of the race? We need 3.33 litres a lap, roughly.
How many laps do we think it might be?
Excuse me. Fuel number?
It's someone
14
very
or
distant.
15.
So 15. 15. Okay, cool. Thank you.
So I reckon if we're doing 3.3, what's that going to be?
Add an extra one for good luck.
I'm going to pop 50 litres of fuel in until someone tells me otherwise in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, Marzi, Salzburg Ring is a great shout.
Better to have too much
TCR.
than too little.
Correct.
Yes, as some of us have found out in previous races.
Yeah, I was talking about something else then.
Check the flag, P2.
Yeah,
Okay.
16 laps.
I haven't got voice activation enabled for Crew Chief Marzi because it interrupts with the voice controls and the buttons too much.
Just remember, big cars, useless brakes.
Cold, useless brakes.
let's try not to do any silly dive bombs or anything like that. If you can't pull it up, bide your time.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Have
Enjoy.
a good race. Yeah, have a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Have a good
Have a
luck.
good one, guys.
GLA.
Oh, look at these Nissans at the front.
There's a Volvo where it counts, though. That's the thing.
Sorry, it's a what?
There's a Volvo where it counts.
Oh, I can't see through this other Nissan in front of me.
All right. Best of luck, all.
No worries. You too. Everybody else, good luck as well.
Like everyone.
All right. Let's see if we can work out this clutch. Thank you for the fuel numbers, guys. Nick, I think Yele must be asleep. Potato is asleep at the wheel.
Be soon, otherwise just start from the pit lane.
There's 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, Dan, be ready. Floor it.
There we go.
Side.
Oh, sorry.
Yellow flag.
Fuck.
We're right.
Oh.
Wait. Oh well, all good.
Oh, we had carnage behind us.
What do now, Damon?
Yep.
Oh, what happened?
Somebody, I think they missed a gear or something on the start.
The Volvo's just an absolute shitbox off the start.
Roger. Yeah, sorry, I hit the clutch instead of the brake.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I ran off the back of you trying to get round.
Oh.
Yeah, and then that was I hit you trying to go around. I'm sorry.
We've had it handed to us at the start. We've got an easy,
Mate, I got past the first corner. This is as good as it gets.
easy lead. Oh well. This doesn't happen often. At Road America, no less. A circuit that I've had perennially bad luck from.
Oh, sorry, man. I was out of control. Sorry, man. I got tapped and.
JB's around behind us as well.
More than 2 corners.
So sorry about that, boys, but that wasn't my fault, really.
You were a passenger on the grass, John.
Yeah.
Yep, you're a passenger when that happens.
Just carnage behind us.
4 miles an hour.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah. Oh.
We think
Roger that.
has gone off in turn 6.
Hey, Damo, look, I'm out behind you.
This is all about the tyre conservation now.
Why bother?
Sounds like it's all gone off behind us. We've got an 8-second lead from Rangy.
Back up and going, Kerry.
Jesus. You can still win this. Pretty much felt hat. Apart from the fact it's not going to be hot lapping, it's going to be tyre conservation, I'd say. Because I don't think I've mentioned this at all in practice, but the tyres in this thing are very, very soft. They like to wear down a lot, basically. So it's all about minimal input. See, we've only done one lap, and my front left is already down to 94%. Yeah, Danny, I wonder if there is a... I wonder if Naptic's doing a replay.
Well done, Dan. This is terrific.
I wonder if Naptic's doing a broadcast tonight. A pit stop for tyres takes 37 seconds stationary in this thing's Marzi. So I'm going to have one massive lead to have a pit stop.
Change down.
Okay, so Naptic's not doing a stream then, it looks like. I might show you the replay after. I might show you the replay afterwards then. So Marzi's like, go, go, go. Marzi's saying go, go, go in chat. To build up a gap. And make a pit stop and come out back in the lead again. And even if we don't come back out in the lead again, we might have some action on our hands towards the end of the race. So I reckon that might be a good strategy then. Okay, pit stop. Because that way we're not going to be leading off the start in the safety car as well as we come into the pits if we're not leading. Okay, right then. Strategy confirmed, guys. Thank you, race engineers in the live chat.
Sneaky bugger there, Mr. Dark.
We're going to absolutely pound it round the circuit. Build up as much of a gap as I possibly can.
I didn't want to bash you off the track, sir.
And then come in for tyres. Because then we don't have to worry about tyre conservation.
Oh, you mean like that?
We might have a bit more excitement in the second half of the race because we're 9 seconds in the lead. This has never happened. I feel so sorry for Damo. Honestly, I'm so sorry for Damo. He qualified on pole and got rear-ended off the start of the line. Start of the race.
Oh, this is good.
He didn't deserve that. Because Damo and I have been neck and neck on the leaderboard practice. Neck and neck through practice in this event, and he obviously beat me to the pole time in quali. I could have maybe got a few more tenths on him, but I don't think I would have beaten him ultimately because he was on a faster lap. So I would have really liked to have had a fight with Damo because he's missed the last few weeks because of poor internet issues in New Zealand and stuff. Yeah, you're right, Marzi. They'll all make it up in the second half. Safety car, Epic Sax. We run a 35-minute race here. We go for 15 minutes. Safety car for 5. And then another 15 minutes. So the safety car will come out when the race timer remaining hits 20 minutes. You are not allowed to pit during the safety car. You have to pit before it. So if we're going to come in, we need to be in and out of the pits before 20 minutes to go in the session, guys. Das, there's an issue with the vote. Streamlabs is not cooperating tonight, so that's why it still says qualify, unfortunately. So if you ignore the vote, you can just remember your vote personally, I guess. Whether you think we're going to bin it or not. And say I told you so.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
Oh, 16 laps of tyres left. Yeah, this is just like an extended test session now for the new pedals, really, I guess. This first half, anyway. So let's go full attack. I don't like driving around conserving. It doesn't make for an exciting race. And this way, it adds a bit more strategy in it as well. You know, can I pull out enough of a gap?
Sector 2 is yellow.
And 6 tenths up on our best.
Come on, Kev.
You're leading.
Because as nice as it is to win races and be at the front and, you know, get the numbers up, I'm a racer. You know, I want to have a fun race. I want to enjoy it. And you're not really enjoying it when you're kind of out there all by yourself, you know, with a 12-second lead. I'm telling you why I'm going to pull out a gap with mandatory safety car, Das. Because I want to pit stop before the safety car.
It's the fastest lap of the race. Your lap time was 2:27.0.
I want to get some new tyres. I want to try and get some new tyres for the second half of the race. Just to mix things up a bit. Just to give you guys some kind of strategic entertainment. But thank you very much for coming along and joining in so far. Great to have you. Hope you're enjoying it. Trust me, the race will get more entertaining. Maybe that's true, Das. Maybe that's true. Maybe I do want a bit of a challenge.
Sorry, Clint.
Getting a lot of sorries in the chat.
The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
A lot of apologising. There's a lot of incidents. Do I want to get stuck into that back? Do I want to get involved with the cars behind if it's going to be a case of getting pinballed?
And Volvo's got the straight line speed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There we go. That was a good corner. Just launched it out the exit. The Nissan does appear to be a pretty good choice. It's a very nice car to drive. It was chosen by my channel members.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Sorry.
So how does the safety car work, Marcus? Well, basically, because we're all on voice comms, it's mandatory to be on voice comms for this race. Well, in every race that Tuesday Thunders do. John Bradshaw, the big booming voice you hear in the background, the voice of reason, who's been apologising because he's having a shocker by the sounds of it. He basically calls the safety car over the comms. He is race control.
Beamer a bit taily, is it, JB?
At which point, the leader, whoever is in the lead at the time, slows down to about 60 to 80k, waits for the field to bunch up behind him. So basically the leader becomes the safety car. At which point everybody bunches up, and then away they go.
Dad said giveaway was, and I gassed it up coming out of the pits, and I did a 360.
Yep.
Sector 2 is clear. We're quickest at the moment. Our last lap was at 2:27.37.
That's alright, Marcus. That's the way we do these things, mate.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you've got to calm down a bit, man. To be honest.
And the reason that we do the safety car is to basically bunch the field up again for exactly the reason that happened behind us. Because, yeah, it's only a short race, it's only a sprint race,
The gap behind is now 16.
but it's also a fun race. You want people to enjoy themselves, get stuck into a fight. Especially cars like this that are tricky, the field gets spread out a little bit, and we kind of encourage all skill levels to join us. Come and have a race. Doesn't matter how good you are, or how bad you think you are welcome. You'll always find a race with someone. We do host other events. We host ACC 2-hour races. We host Wednesday workouts, I believe it's called. Rangy is very good at hosting them, which are basically GT4 races at the moment, but with damage, and they're a little bit more serious, no safety cars in those. So we do host other races. It's just I only tend to bring you the Tuesday Thunders because that's what my schedule allows. Very true, Das. 35 minutes isn't really a sprint race to most people. .35 minutes can be quite a long race. So we got 23 minutes left to go in the race. And with a lap being 2.5 minutes, next lap is going to be the pit lap. So I'm not going to put any fuel in. Just going to change the tyres. So the rare RaceRoom Tuesday Thunder pit stop is going to be happening this lap, guys.
That was a 227.18.
Because my front left is down to 75%. They'd probably get below half before the end of the race. If we weren't to stop, that is. Okay, pit stop request.
Okay, pit stop requested.
And we're not going to add any fuel. We're going to change the fronts and the rears to softs. Estimated time 37 seconds. Stationary. So we're going to be a little bit behind.
Hi, JB.
Hey, mate.
We're not going to come back out in second again. We haven't got enough time.
Alright, Dan, just cut the track.
Yeah, I can be in the pits when the safety car is called, but as soon as it hits 0, I can't be coming into the pits. You have to come into the pits before 0, the safety car basically. Alrighty. This is probably a good time to announce that I haven't actually done a pit entry, so hopefully I can slow it down. Hopefully I don't get a penalty for speeding in the pits, because I didn't plan on making a pit stop, guys. Alright. If I go off, I'm still going to have a pit stop.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh, someone's struggling. Job Elander!
Jeez, where did that come from?
Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. Coming into the pits before the safety car gets called.
Safety car, boy.
I think I am going to be the only one who can take advantage of this, because the field's going to be too far behind. So tyres are at 72. Here we go.
At least in this race I'm not being left for dead like normal.
Box in 430 metres.
You're pitting, Dan.
Might as well get some fresh tyres.
This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20
Alrighty.
minutes left.
So it's a very slow pit lane here.
Safety car boys too, so whoever's in the lead now needs to just slow down to
Oh!
80. Thanks. Yeah, up in the lead there, Rangy.
Well, not quite, not till I passed down in the pits, because he had 20 seconds on me.
Oh, that's alright.
Ah!
It's okay. At least he's...
My pit box was all the way down the pit lane in the practice session. I wasn't expecting it to be there.
Dan's 20 seconds ahead. There's something wrong with those pedals there, isn't there?
Oh, I can't believe I just did that.
They need to be close.
My pit box is meant to be at the end of the pit lane. It's not meant to be here. Oh, that's embarrassing.
And just stop down the main straight here, boys, so... Just slow it down.
Go, go.
Dan, that mightn't have been a wise move.
Yeah, where did you end up? Where was it?
He's 15th.
It might have worked if I didn't, like, forget where my pit stall was and just overshoot by 100 metres.
Stay behind.
These are not one wheel, not either per tyre. Whoever's in the lead, just whack it up to about 60 then,
Yellow
please.
flag. Yellow flag, sector 1.
Thanks.
You have to put those fresh tyres to work now.
Yeah, this really didn't work.
Is anyone on softs? Left side.
Yeah, I am in this beam. My worst tyre is 79%.
Oh, guys.
2 spins, a trip through the gravel trap, multiple lockups.
You're clear. Incident clear.
I think I'm about the same in the Beamer as well.
There's only one
boys.
Nissan's not too
Hang
bad,
on.
to be blind.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry, Dave, sorry.
Flag, stay sharp.
Knock it off.
We just got a spinner out the back there, so when he gathers, gets the
Thanks,
dirt off the
the
tyres.
Sorry, Dave.
No, don't stop, keep the speed, boys. That's what causes accidents.
It's very slow coming around that corner. I didn't expect it to be that.
We're going to be calling it, so when I say go, we'll go.
Luckily damage is off. Okay, let's go.
Go.
So we have fresh tyres.
Down here too.
We're 15th. And we've got 17.5 minutes left. And that is a bin. I'll give you that, guys. That is a bin.
Okay, Dan, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Easy does it. Easy does it.
Far left. Clear left. On your left.
Get back there, Dan.
Right. Rob, you saw the man.
Jesus. Didn't downshift. That's gonna cost me.
Right side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, no.
Still
That's a
there.
good way to go, JP.
Hold your line.
Sorry.
Please. Oh, that would have to stop going in the wrong direction.
Oh, there's a few freebies.
God, where are we? Try not.
Alright then, this makes it a little bit easier to get back to the front.
Yeah.
That was a nice drift you had on there, JB.
Yeah, I caught it.
Oh dear.
Yellow flag. It's
Ah,
clear. Green flag.
Come on. Ugh. That's going to leave a mark.
Oh boy.
Well, that bloody thing's nimble.
Yellow
Oh,
flag, stay sharp.
Clear to the left.
Green flag, you're clear.
Oh! Very important potato called this. Chaos!
Oh,
Chaos!
Sector 2 is clear.
I reckon. Jeez.
Up to 7th already after one lap.
How many spots did Dan gain just then?
15th to 7th.
Left side. Far left. Clear left. On your left. Left side. Clear left.
I was never going to work up the inside. That was always going to be a disappearing gap.
4th to 14th.
Okay, Dan. Hold your nose.
We do have fresh tyres compared to everybody though. We got 14 minutes left.
Remaining 15 minutes to go.
JB's looking down the inside.
Green flag, sector 3.
On your left. 3 wide. Stay right. On your left. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady.
Hey. Finney's there.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
He's got to be patient up the front here,
Still
boys.
there. Clear left.
Oh, sorry. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Far left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Green flag, sector 2.
Up to 6th. That's Kerry Smith ahead of us. Then we've got Paul and Rangy. JB's not too far behind. Gotta get these guys. Got to run on Kerry here.
Ooh. Oh, you're in that beamer, John.
Yeah,
Far left.
yeah, that one.
Still there. Still there.
Oh,
Clear to the
whoa.
left. Left side. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear left.
Oh, Kerry holds it. Good on you.
The car in front of us is Smith.
Hey, he's getting the Volvo.
Yellow flag in sector.
So he's going to be pulling it down the straights though.
Okay, Dan.
This is very stressful indeed. If you're getting stressed to watch it, Das, imagine how I feel driving it, man. JB's right in behind. Is he going to go for the move in the Beamer? We don't have the straight line speed, though. He's flashing the lights.
On your right. He's still there. Clear to the right.
Not there, JB.
Distracted.
Not today. Come on, let's get the run. We're getting a bit held up here. We can go about 2 seconds faster than this. Whew. Whew.
Sector 3 is clear.
Sorry, Paul.
Alright.
Three wide, you're on the left. Car right. Still there. Clear to the right.
Got him! Woohoo!
You're locking your left rear.
Understeer.
Track limits, watch those lines.
We've got Rangy for company up ahead of us. Thanks, Michael! Oh, the understeer is chronic! This is pretty close indeed. We got Rangy for third. This will be a podium.
Oh, it's Sweezy.
Right side, clear right.
JB with the dive on the beamer on the inside. He's got to go for it.
Very squeezy.
I have flashbacks to Macau.
It's just done 226.57.
Not for the first time recently. I'm stuck behind Rangy in a Volvo
On your right.
for a podium. Yeah, that front left is having a bit of temperature issues. Look how much that Volvo pulls away down the straight.
Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. E4.
Need to get past him and pull a gap. If we get him, he's he's going to pull away down the straight. The Volvo's just too good down the straights. Got to get him in the corners somehow.
Clear, mate.
10 minutes to go.
And there is some justice in the world. Damo's in the lead of the race. Good on you, Damo.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, hello, Dan.
Still there. Clear to the left.
Swing past, mate.
Hey, Rangy.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Hey, Rangy. Hey, Dan.
I'm having flashbacks to Macau, Rangy, being stuck behind you in a Volvo. Didn't end well last time.
I was hoping you were going to be stuck there, the honest, but
Seconds.
it looked like it was going to happen that way.
Alright, so we got Rangy for third.
Sector 2 is clear.
Now we have to fly like the wind because we've got 9 minutes left in the race. Maybe 4 laps. We've got 15 seconds to the car ahead. We're not going to catch him, but we need to defend from JB, who's mighty fast. He's getting up to speed in that Beamer very quickly. Thanks, Bose!
You're pulling away. Behind us now.
I thought the strategy would work, Das. I wouldn't have been further down the field if I'd actually pitted at the first time of asking, you know, and actually stopped in my box. Okay, this lap coming up. Enjoy the sounds of the engine, because I'm going to go quiet. This is going to be absolute fastest lap stuff while the tyres are still fresh. So no commentary from me. Enjoy the sound of the engine, guys. I'll see you in about 2.5 minutes, or I'll be very disappointed if I don't get anything apart from the fastest lap. Enjoy the sounds. Okay, quiet in 3, 2, 1, go.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P3. That lap time was 2:28.47. Attention to track limits, please.
That's not a good start. I can break the silence for that. Woo! Woo! No!
Yellow flag.
Oh, Dan!
just cut the track. You're clear, incident clear.
It can happen to anybody.
Driver in front of us.
Let's hope it happens to Damo and Clint.
On your left.
I don't wish
Clear left.
Yeah, you do.
Green flag sector 3.
The bin happened first before the breaking of the silence DAS. Let's get that podium back.
Keep it steady. Clear right. You're clear.
Let's get that podium back.
Well, that sounded promising.
Oh yeah, it did.
Stephen, yes.
It might have if I was in front of you, but I'm behind you, so it's almost looped it around.
Just goes to show that once these things start to spin, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So you got to keep it within the realms of control. Once you push beyond, that's it. So we've got 4.5 seconds to JB up ahead. He's stuck behind Rangy. As long as he can stay behind Rangy, we should have a chance.
We're seeing lots of rear locking. Yellow flag sector 3.
Oh wow! Car just turned in way more than I expected then.
Oh, here we go. Who's that?
Okay, this is the lap. This is the quiet lap now, guys. No bins, perfect lap. Here we go.
That thing pulls like a homer.
Oh, Betnav!
Betnav.
Betnav, welcome to the stream.
Okay, Dan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. E5.
Scares the hell out of me every time I press the brake though. John.
So does this. Every time I press the accelerator in this, it scares the shit out of me too.
Sector 1 is clear. Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh, for both gone deep.
Oh, thank God for that.
Sure. In the gaps now. 1.3 seconds.
That's what she said.
Yellow flag. Green flag sector 2. Not about 3
DP
minutes.
man. Do the old DP.
Most time.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
JB's gone! That was worth breaking the silence for. Unlucky JB.
John, I thought you were going to stick it.
Oh, just sort of ran wide a tiny bit and it's just off the road. That's why I ran over.
Right rear.
There's something about people who follow you in Volvos, Rangy. They just seem to spin off the road. Alright, well that wasn't the fastest lap by any means. We've closed up the gap to within 1 second to Rangy. We've got 2 laps to go in the race. Let's get that podium on.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
We can't afford to get stuck behind him like we did before. We lost way too much time. He's very good at defending Rangy. He's very good at getting the elbows out, so we need to make it quick. We need to make it happen pretty much immediately, because we can't get him on the straights. That Volvo's too powerful. There we go.
To get back on the power there.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Ooh! Had to back out of it then. Massive speed difference on Rangy then. Alright. Rack him up.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Oh, I hear the front left tyre squealing. It's already down to 68%.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
The leader's just done it. 226. 129. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Car right. Clear right. Right side.
Oh, he just held the line perfectly.
Clear right.
Good on you, Rangy. Just blocked me on the exit. I couldn't accelerate. He knows how to defend. I'll give him that. And he's using the advantages of the Volvo to, well,
Sector 2.
his advantage.
One more lap to go.
Last lap to get Rangy for the podium.
119. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
We have to do something special here, guys, to get him on the last lap. I'll show what happened then. It's like the clutch kicked in. My engine just died out completely. Can we get him? See, he just pulls away on the straight. We're in the slipstream. We can't do much about it. He's too late on the brakes.
Oh man!
Clear to the right.
Well done, Dan. Good pass. Nice front.
We had to take that corner pretty tight. We got him. He's just trying to be too defensive, I think. He pressured him into the mistake. And if we hadn't had that mistake, we could have got Clinty for second. Oh, we had that little hopeless spin. We may have got second in the race, but who knows?
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Ifs and buts and whatevers and maybes.
Completely under.
Yeah, right.
But don't go anywhere, because we do have a second race coming up, guys. A 10-minute sprint after this. We start the race in exactly the positions we finished in. So 10-minute sprinter, where hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be third on the grid.
You look at your right rear.
Good win, Damo.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Hey. I see you caught up with me again, Paul.
There we go. Out of the final corner. We haven't got any Yevons to contend with today. We don't have to move it to the inside and get blocked. And once again, Road America keeps up the tradition of the bin. And across the line.
That's a podium.
So from a comfortable win
Oh, cheers, Dan. That was fun.
to dead last, to back up to the podium again. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of that race. That was all over the place.
That was shit house.
That's the technical term, JB.
Yes, that was lovely.
Oh, whoa.
And we get to do it all again for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
No one sounded particularly enthusiastic about that.
No. Calculate fuel for 10 minutes. Maybe.
That was fun. That was a fun race. Doesn't have to be a win
Fuel for 12
to be a good race. It just has to be entertaining. That was entertaining.
That too.
Calculate fuel for 2 minutes.
Wasn't exactly straightforward.
Nah, for 12, you cock.
No pit stop in the second race, Das.
Fuel, 12 minutes.
I agree with you, Das.
Calculate fuel for 12 minutes.
Quick pit on lap 1 for freshies. Chief. Chief.
Just do a third of what you had in the race and it'll be right.
Later should do it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Stein. Thanks, mate. Who managed to hold on to it?
I'm not a fan of that big beamer.
I never guessed.
I just got cramp in my foot.
I don't know. It's almost like the tyres wore out or something. But it's only brand new. How could the tyres be worn out already?
Did you overdrive it?
Oh, my left foot just got a big cramp in
Yeah,
it.
well done.
Congrats, Demo.
Good scrapple.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Congrats to Damo on the win. Clinty came in second. DDF in third.
Mine, so please don't hit me up the bum again. Everybody.
Yeah.
All of you, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make that for everybody.
Being the person who's starting directly behind you on the track, Damo, I'll try my best. Alright, let's go and do it again for race 2. 10-minute sprint.
Let's try that again.
Do we have to?
Must be.
Don't forget, guys, it's TCRs next week. Everything will be fine. We've still got to decide on the track as well.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Good luck.
It'll probably end up being this track.
No, it won't be.
Focus.
Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Car left. In the middle. 3 wide. Clear left.
Woo!
Fuck. Bogged it hard.
Hold your line.
Third position, Rob. Came into pits for tyres at the halfway point. Came down to 15th. Managed to fight back to a podium. It could have been second, maybe.
What happened there? Yeah, right, eh?
On your left.
And now we go for the 10-minute sprint race.
One is yellow.
Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Damo getting nice and defensive there.
Sector 1 is clear.
Got Clinty for the win. Damo in second. DDF in third. JB in fourth. We may have 4 laps, 5 laps. Gotta try and hold on to it. JB's flashing the headlights.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line.
Sorry, I was there, sorry.
Now this is what race 1 should have been. Me and Damo at the front with Clinty and JB. But unfortunately the field got wiped out at the first corner. And carnage ensued after that.
Yellow flag sector 2.
Oh, Clint's gone!
Stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Green flag sector 2.
Clint's gone!
Nah, you're right, mate. You're right. I was.
Me versus Damo for the lead with JB in third. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you very much, mate.
Flag in sector 2.
That's massively appreciated. You are far too generous. Week in, week out, mate. You're always here.
Whoa!
You're an absolutely top bloke.
Shit.
Fantastic.
That's threading the needle.
Ah, that wasn't needed.
Sorry.
Sorry, then.
That's alright, JB.
Sector 3 is yellow.
JB with the opportunistic dive couldn't quite pull it on the brakes.
Sector 3 is clear.
Just got the over-under on him. Now we got to run on Damo down the straight. But he's in a Volvo, so he has the speed. Oh, JB's dropped down to 4th. We have Fumihiro Kobayashi behind us.
It's clear. Just keep
I wonder if he's any relation to Kamui.
Me2.
If in which case I'll be even more worried about his dives than JB's. Oh, way too wide.
Sorry, John, that was nearly side
No,
on.
it's alright.
Yellow flag, green flag. Stay
Way too wide.
Please down.
It's a slidey thing. When you start to push it, there's no warning. It's like you're either locked up when you're going sideways, or you haven't pushed too hard. Yeah, I should have chose the Volvo, Rob. I would have had some kind of straight line on him then. But this was the choice of my channel members. I put it up to vote for my members, and they chose the Nissan. So thank you, channel members, for that. You're all absolute legends, because this is actually... Well, I wouldn't say it's a nice car to drive, but I think it's the lesser of the evils that were available.
Oh, shit, sorry.
No worries.
Sorry, mate.
It's carnage behind us.
Okay, on the
I
go
reached
from
into
the
my
gap is
bag of talent and
0.41.
came out with Nelt.
Been there, done that a few times.
Sector 2 is yellow.
I'm not quite sure what that line through the carousel was. I think it was maybe a hybrid of 3. None of them particularly good.
Green flag, sector 2.
Oh, we have a little bit of a run on Damo here. Did the kink a little bit better than him.
Sector 1 is clear.
It's okay, looks good line.
On your left. Keep it steady.
It's all go here at the back.
Leaving you some room.
It's all go at the front here as well.
I'll swap ya.
On your right.
Oh,
Hold your line.
Mr. Kobayashi's arrived on the scene.
You don't want to see my
Left
rear
side.
bumper.
Clear to the left.
Where did he come from?
If you
Well, I
look
mean,
now-
third, obviously. Came from behind us. But he's in a Nissan as well.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Halfway in the race, guys. I hope you're enjoying it so far. If so, don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe, because we do this format every week. And next week is TCRs, touring cars. And you get to pick the circuit. We'll run a vote at the end of the stream. So if you have any suggestions for a circuit you want to use, let me know after this race, and we'll put them to the AUSNZ people, and then the most popular one will get chosen.
Green flag, sector 1.
Oh, look at this for a run. Look at this for a run, but the Volvo power just pulls him away. That turbo kicks in and he's gone down the straights. Can we get him under brakes though? The Nissan is pretty good on the brakes.
Left side. Rewind. You're in the middle. Clear left.
Both went a bit deep then, Damo.
Right side.
Yep.
Keep it steady. Clear all around. Far right. Clear. Clear to the right. Far right. Still there. Clear right.
And here comes Fumihiro. Oh, DDF's gone wide.
Far left. Rewind. You're on the right.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lights.
Far left.
A roadblock even.
Hold your line.
With a Swedish meatball in the middle.
2 Swedish meatballs.
Fresh from IKEA.
Whoa, we held on to the lead. Not quite sure how.
And the German sausage right behind us.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Ah, that just
Oh,
ruined it.
fuck, how did that fucking pull on
mate,
me?
that's not
Did
right.
you see that?
That's so...
Through the kick, it just lost our head.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Mr. Fumihiro Kobayashi in behind us.
Concentrate, try and catch these buggers, but I doubt it.
We might have 2 more laps left depending on when we cross the line. I got no idea who this guy is. I don't know what his racecraft's like. I don't know what his speed... Well, his speed's pretty good because he's right there. Oh, we're not going to get another lap. This is going to be the last lap.
Sector 2 is clear.
There's 2 minutes and 22 left in the session. And there's 2 minutes 30 for a lap.
Far right. Still there.
Oh, look, a badger.
On your left.
Let him go in deep, and now Damo's in the turbo Volvo behind us.
There. Still there. Hold your line.
This isn't good.
Hold your line.
We're gonna get Volvo'd.
Hold your line. In the middle. 3 wide.
No, Damo.
Still there. Clear right. You're clear. Clear all around. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. 3 wide. In the middle. Still there. Keep it steady.
Sorry, Damo.
Clear all around.
You've used half your fuel.
Sorry, Damo. Got a squeeze then, mate. You're good? I didn't mean to punt him wide, I just went for the inside and the gap disappeared. He's still got a chance down the straight though. Oh, we're both wide. Damo's closing. Me versus Fumihiro for the lead. It's going to be a last corner shootout. Come on! Come on to the line! Damo! Oh, no, no, no! Oh!
Great drive. That's a podium.
Was that second?
Oh, we've still got a, sort of a short lap. Oh no, we don't. Finish.
Cool.
Oh, what a finish!
That was terrific. What was there between you two guys in the end?
2.5 tenths between the three of us.
And that'll only be because bloody Damo's in the Volvo and it would have outpowered you down out of the last corner, wouldn't it?
Oh, maybe.
I was coming like a freight train.
Oh, a few more 100 meters, you would have got that. You would have got that, Damo.
Oh, you won it, Dan. Well done, man.
No, Fumihiro.
Oh, cool. Good on you. All right.
Can we get a Mr. Kobayashi in voice chat? Congratulations, mate. That was awesome.
I don't think he's in voice chat at all, to be honest. That was the shittest fucking combo I've ever seen. No, well, it was close. It was very close.
It was
racing.
That was pretty good.
I reckon I just thought, I'll take this Beamer and see how I go. No.
We should make Steiner do it on his own.
Now, I don't often change my thumbnail after I've uploaded a video, but I think I might change it to that quote you just gave us, John.
What's that? That was the worst fucking combo. That's it.
Okay, so TCR's next week then, right?
TCRs, yeah. Get your what have you decided with your? What have your fans decided?
I told
your groupies.
I told them all to save their suggestions for the end of the race. So, YouTube chat is now the end of the race. Please put some suggestions in chat, and I'll put it towards the guys, and we'll see what we got for next week. In the is it TCR like the 2019 cars, 2018 terms?
Yeah, they're the ones. Yep. WTCRs.
Awesome.
We could mix it up and do like the 13s and 14s and stuff that melt tyres.
Actually, should we do those ones? That was my first ever race with you guys at Zolder.
Yeah, hang on. Let's have a look at the cars.
Kentus. Mr. Kobayashi, that was an awesome drive. Well done, mate. You deserved that. That was awesome racing. Awesome racing.
Whoever's staying here,
I'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yeah, good on you.
See you guys.
Whoever is staying here in the thing, you get to have a vote. So, no, you get to have a vote. What's going on with RaceRoom ones? Oh, no, there it is. Beautiful.
I mean, it doesn't matter what everybody picks. I'm setting the server anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we've had 2 suggestions for Salzburg Ring. We've had one for Daytona. I think somebody said Indianapolis Road Course in the middle of the race as well. Nordschleife as well.
No. That's not Nordschleife.
Too big.
That's a long
Zolder?
Zola, yeah, that's it. No, we did the TC. The Dan's first ever race was the TCCs at Zolder. The 2016 WTCCs, if you want.
Yeah, that was awesome on the tyre strategy because it was like, will you make a pit stop
Yep.
or not? It was like 20% at the end of the race, and
Yeah.
it was split down the middle. And the pit stops didn't take 45 seconds, so that's a bonus.
Yeah.
I think you just need to have a word with your pit crew, Dan. Then
Yeah.
just go and see someone like Red Bull or something like that does it in less, like, sub 2 second pit stop.
Well, I need to have a word with the pit crew because they moved halfway through the race. I expected them to be end of the pit lane, and I'm sailing down, look in the mirror, and go, "Oh, it's behind me!"
They moved halfway.
Yeah, I completely
well,
missed it.
They were going to get some bratwurst. That's what I didn't realise you'd come in.
Dear. Alright, guys, catch you later.
See you, Chris.
Mate.
Wait.
So what did your fans say? Did they say Salzburg Ring, one of them?
We've got a couple for Salzburg Ring. We've got one for Daytona Road, one for Bilsterberg, one for Indianapolis Road Course as well. But we've got another one for Salzburg Ring in the chat now as well. So there's a few people picking
Salzburg Ring is the go, man.
Where's Indy Road? I don't think I've ever raced that one anyway.
You don't miss him much.
Oh, Roger?
We have a token vote for Aragon, the new circuit as well. Anyone keen on that? Should we give that a go in TCRs? That's meant to be good. Like
maybe, in a couple of weeks we might do the WTCR there. But if we stick to the 2000 and whatever I just said, 17s or something.
16s, I think it was.
16s. Hang on, I've got to get loaded back. There's something going on here.
The 16s and the 17s are almost the same.
Yeah.
WTCC. They're the same cars in both series.
So if you had the Citroen, you could run the Citroen, but you can't if you didn't have
Correct.
it. Yep. So 16s, 17s got a Citroen as well.
Yep.
15s don't have the Ovlov, which I reckon mixes it up. So 16s or 17s, gentlemen?
And that's much of a muchness because they're both exactly the same anyway. So
Yep.
pick the 17s.
Suit the 17s, and who wants to do Salzburg Ring?
Yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah, good with that.
All good?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Do it. No objections.
No objections. There you go. That's done.
Oh, we got a Damo. Sorry, Damo's just popped in and said Mid-Ohio with a late vote. You can't do that, Damo. You can't double vote.
What? I'm sorry. I'd already clicked Salzburg Ring. I can't change it now.
You already done it.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
not
go.
possible.
That will be awesome because of that. Well, maybe the tyre strategy probably won't be too bad there because there's a few turns where there's that real big long back straight. Like, that leads into that very, very fast sweeper. So
yeah, that back straight with the slipstream is going to be, it's going to be quite fun actually.
yeah, actually, I know. And then you got the things where the corners with a big immovable tyre are bloody bundles.
Yeah.
Where if you hit them, you just go, or you don't, you just stop. Actually,
true.
Yeah.
And the day after Nordschleife on Wednesday workout as well.
Is that next week?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be good. That's GT4's range, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's
With
an hour
with
race.
A big fat load of ballast for poor old JB.
No, Brody will have more than me, won't he?
Yeah, I did the calcs.
Yeah, he'll have 100 money or something, or 90. And
No, he's 90 is a max you can have.
I couldn't believe my suspension went. Fair dinkum, I was driving with 20% left hand down the whole right end. I was
Hayden Millwood, welcome to the stream, mate.
going
Great to
through
see you.
right hand bands,
doing all right.
holding the steering wheel straight.
Thank you for the advice on the pedals, by the way. Awesome stuff.
He's on 85, mate, and you're on 80.
Yeah, good-o.
Have you found those anti-grav plates for me yet?
Mitch, you're on 30, so you're basically minus 20 on the ballast. So yeah, basically yes, we have.
Mate, I've finished both races tonight, so that's a win for me.
Good work.
I'm getting better.
Absolutely. You can only get better.
Well, I couldn't get much bloody... Mate, I haven't been bummed like that since my Navy days.
At least you're admitting it.
And on that note, I think I'm going to go and wrap the stream up, guys.
Sorry, Daniel, I thought you'd already done that, mate. Oh, shit, I'm on YouTube forever. Sorry, darling. If my daughters ever hear me, mind you, they've heard worse. They call it... Sorry, John, go on.
That's right. If anybody's interested, Naptic did do a stream.
Really?
Yeah, so if you want to do a normal thing,
that'd be cool.
Sounds good. All right. Well, thanks for the racing, guys.
I don't really want to watch it. To be honest.
How are the pedals, Daniel? They work out all right?
Pedals work out good.
He nearly won.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in 5 then, guys.
No worries, Rangy. All right, well, I'm going to head off as well, wrap the stream up. Any final words
No worries.
before we head over to Salzburg Ring in a week's time in the TCRs?
Thanks for the pick, boys. I had no influence in that whatsoever.
So you can cut the shape on your new pedals.
You what, sorry?
Sorry about
One ice
Daddy's
cream each.
driving language, girls. It's Daddy's driving language and Mummy's mowing the lawn language, apparently.
You didn't get the fastest lap with those fancy pedals, though, did you, Dan?
No, I wonder who got that demo, hey? Demo?
Some Swedish thing.
Some turbo brick.
But Dan can clean.
Alright, look
Hey,
after
John.
yourselves, everybody. I'll see you all soon, eh?
See you, Dan.
Catch you
Bye.
later.
Okay, Dan. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Okay, guys, there we go. That is Tuesday Thunder with AUSNZ Simracing. Very important potato put it very expertly at the start of the stream. He said it was chaos, or it was going to be chaos. He wasn't wrong. There were several bins in that race. The first one was pretty interesting. We started in second. The field had a wipeout behind us, so we had like a 20-second lead by the time the safety car came out in the first race. Decided to do a pit stop to get some fresh tyres, not realising that the pit stop would take like 45 seconds. And also not realising that I'd already driven 100 metres past my pit crew in the pit lane, so I had to come to a full stop reverse, go back again. Came out in 15th, dead last. And somehow still managed to get back up to third in the podium. So that was a pretty eventful race. I like that one. The second race was awesome. That was a lot cleaner. That was a lot more quality racing, shall we say. Great battle with JB, great battle with Damo, and congratulations to Mr. Kobayashi on the win. I don't know if you're still in chat, Kentus, if you're still around, but that was fantastic racing, mate. We get to do it all again next week as part of Tuesday Thunder on the 1st of September, where we drive these cars that you have picked. Well, you picked the circuit, you picked Salzburg Ring as a collective vote in chat, and we're going to be driving the WTCCCCC 2017 cars. My first ever car that I drove with AUSNZ Simracing and Tuesday Thunder, so going full circle. Thank you. It's been a nice journey with you, and we're going to do plenty more. What else is coming up on the channel? Well, I think I'm going to be doing some more videos about my new Fanatec Club Sport V3 pedals, because I'm still bedding them in, I'm still getting used to them. I'm going to do a telemetry analysis video. So that Porsche at Oschersleben video I did last week, that was actually the last time I ever used my G29 pedals so far. I might use them again in the future, who knows? You never know. But I'm going to go and run the exact same car, the exact same track, the exact same everything, but using my Club Sport V3s, my Fanatec's. I'm going to record the telemetry, and we're going to do a side-by-side analysis and see how that works, so you can actually see potentiometer and load cell side-by-side. I'm going to do a Thermalito race in Automobilista. I've been meaning to do that for a while, try and get that organised as the community race. What else is going to happen? I've got a Simatec K2-R rig on the way. That's coming from Portugal. That should be here in about 2 weeks, so that'll be fun. And then at the end of September, it starts to get busy. I've got the Virtual Endurance Championship pre-season races. There's a 2-hour race at Silverstone, there's a 2-hour race at Imola, where I'm going to be driving my LMP2 car with Jelle Binsbergen and Lazaros Philippakos for Speedy Might. I'm going to do an 8-hour race at Suzuka, because that is just something I've been wanting to do for a while. In ACC, driving the Aston Martin at Suzuka, 8 hours of that. And then there is also going to be a 2 hours of Silverstone in ACC with AUSNZ Simracing. And in amongst all of that, I'm not exactly sure on the format yet, But Mooney GT, I don't know if Mooney GT is in chat right now, if he's watching, but he is going to be hosting a charity race, and I'm just going to try and pull it up on the screen now because I want you guys to see this. This is actually... Mooney's such a cool guy. He came on board on the Hot Lap Challenge Championship, and he's basically started doing his own videos. Really cool, really cool American dude. Now, I hope he's okay with this. I'm actually gonna pop this on the screen. I'm gonna play this for you guys. So I'm kind of hijacking his video and putting it on the stream. So let me pause the music. Let me switch over to desktop mode. So let's see if you guys can see that. Yep, you guys can see that fine. I'm going to be doing a Mini GT charity race. Have a watch of this.
The channel's up to over 370 subs and over 48,000 views. I'm blown away. Thank you to everyone who's taken the time to watch a video, leave a comment, or subscribe. When I started this channel back in April, I didn't know what I was doing, and in a lot of respects I still don't. But part of why I started the channel was that, like everyone else, I was going stir crazy because of the pandemic and thought it would be fun to try and record my own sim racing videos. I've been a car nut since I was a kid and have been sim racing for probably 30 years, off and on for 30 years. If you're not new to the channel, that is probably surprising as you're thinking, 30 years? Why isn't he better at this? And you'd be right. But the good news is you don't have to be good at sim racing to enjoy it.
Truth.
So part of the reason I started the channel was to share my passion for sim racing and a bit of my humor with others. But my main goal from the very start is something more important.
Pay attention.
What I'm most excited about doing with this channel is raising awareness for pediatric cancer research. Pediatric cancer is something my family has personal experience with. A little over 3 years ago, my son, he was 7 at the time, started having some health issues. It's quite a long story and I don't want to get into all of the details, but after spending months trying to diagnose the cause of his symptoms, we finally learned it was a brain tumor. He has had 2 brain surgeries and a full course of radiation treatments, and we are very fortunate that he is stable and doing quite well now. His tumor is somewhere that can't be removed, but it's stable, which is great news. We are so thankful for the team of doctors and nurses who saved his life. Having gone through this with my family, I've learned how underfunded and neglected pediatric cancer research is compared to adult cancer. I heard a statistic that Starbucks makes more money in 2 days than is spent on pediatric cancer research in a year. I know people need their coffee, and I certainly do. But this really highlights the need to raise awareness and support for pediatric cancer research. My main goal for this channel has always been to be able to grow it to hopefully do a charity livestream event. Probably an 8 or 12 hour event to raise awareness and hopefully some money.
We're doing it.
To support the research. That is so desperately needed. I won't ever ask my viewers to give me money, but I will happily ask you to consider donating money to help support pediatric cancer research. Stay tuned to the channel and my Discord for future announcements with specifics about the upcoming charity livestream event. I'm hoping to get to do this maybe within the next month or so. In the meantime, if you want to take action now, I've linked a charity in the description of this video that I think is a worthy cause. Thank you again for all of your support. I really am excited to finally get this message out to all of you. It's a huge part of why I'm here. I'll see you on track.
Mooney GT is an absolute legend. He is such a nice guy. He is a great YouTuber. He is now on 414 subscribers, and as you just saw, he is organising a charity race for an incredibly personal cause, which I will be doing everything I can to take part in, and I will be donating everything from that stream. So if you guys want to come along and watch that, if you guys want to come along and take part, I don't know the details yet, but I've put a link in the chat to Mooney's video, so go and check that video out, go and subscribe. Come and get involved, guys. He's such a nice guy, and we can obviously really make a difference. We can make a massive difference. So, like I said, I'll be doing everything I can to take part in that race and stream it, and anything that you guys donate in that stream will go straight to Mooney's charity. Everything, absolutely everything. And obviously I will chip in as well. So, yeah. Go and check that out, guys. That's a weird way to end the stream. It's kind of a bit of a different note than the whole stream has been so far, but I really wanted to mention that because, like I said, Mooney's such a nice guy and he really deserves it, and let's do it for Mooney GT. Top bloke. Okay, guys, I'm going to head off now. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you so much for taking part in the chat, for being here, for liking, for commenting, subscribing. You are all absolute champions. You are all you're all great. So I will see you all in the next video. Look after yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy.
This